Hey guys, so we have here our baby bottle steamer, and we've been using this device for quite a while already, which usually means that the heating element here, that gets really a lot of scaling on it. So you see how this used to be really silver and shiny. So this is how that looks like, and this is how it looks like now. So we're going to show you how to clean that in just a couple of minutes. And the only ingredient that we're going to use here is just some white distilled vinegars. You can get this really cheap at your local grocery store. And we're going to pour some of that in there, just like if we were running the device. Instead of water, we just use this vinegar, and we can just let it sit here for a while. And I'm using here an old sponge. You're using here the abrasive side. So after waiting a couple of minutes, this allows us to remove most of the limescale built up from the hot plate already. Now, of course, you have to be really careful in case you did not unplug your device quite yet. So I do suggest you first unplug it while you're working here with the sponge on the device. But in my case, just after a couple of minutes of trying to remove the majority of the scaling, I'm going to just turn on here the hot plate for just a little bit, and then this will help to accelerate the chemical reaction that's going on here. You can see this here on the right side. There's a whole bunch of foaming going on, so that's the vinegar starting to really heavily work on cleaning this up. So now the vinegar is going to be really hot, and so after a little bit, when the vinegar starts to smoke or steam, we're going to turn it off again. And then, of course, it would be really wise to unplug it just to be on the safe side. So now the vinegar at this point is really hot. So I do suggest you just wait a little bit to be careful and not burn your fingers when removing here the rest of the scaling. So you see how easy this can be removed now, or a lot more of it can be removed, and it starts to look quite shiny. Now, in case there are some areas that are really difficult to get clean, then I'm just going to start up here the hot plate one more time. In this case here, now I'm really fast forwarding the videos, since we don't really have to watch everything on real time. So I was heating up the hot plate one more time, and then we give it another go here with the abrasive side of my sponge. And this time, this allows us to really completely clean the hot plate, and now it's just time to give it a little rinse under the sink. So you want to first pour the vinegar out into the sink and then rinse it with some clear water. Make sure you don't get any water into those holes here, into the vent that you see here on the top end of the device. There should not be any water going in there, and of course also not here where the buttons are, where the button is. I'm just going to pour out all the liquid and rinse the water here on the left side, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, that was already it for this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you have any more questions or comments, then please leave a message below.